What's the matter, Power Girl? I'll tell you what's the matter. Women of power should have been a DC box. My name is Power Girl, for freak's sakes. What's up, guys? Got the Marvel Collector Corps box in today by Funko. Women of Power. I've been able to avoid all spoilers, so I really have no idea what's inside of here. Pretty excited. The last Marvel Collector Corps box was really good, and I hope this one lives up to that last one. As always with my unboxings, if you've seen one before, I'm just going to open it up, show you everything that's inside, and then after, I get over the excitement of what's inside of here, I'll take a close look and review of everything, and let you know what I'd buy, what I wouldn't buy, and just my overall thoughts and rating on the box at the end of the video. Alright, looks like, I think that's the old Marvel Girl, or it could be the new one. Costume's real similar. I'm not too familiar with the new Marvel Girl, even though I heard it's pretty good. Not sure who that is either. I think that's like a Spider Woman or something like that. Look at that later. We got a t-shirt. Funko comic book. And Squirrel Girl. I really have no idea who Squirrel Girl is. I do remember now, about a month ago, somebody was mentioning that it could be a Squirrel Girl pop. So yeah, I'll take a closer look at that in a second. Looks like a couple of blind boxes. Or probably not blind boxes, just minifigs. Have to check those out too. Alright, let me open this all up. So this is the new Marvel Girl, Kamala Khan. I've heard about her, mostly that the comic book is really, really good, and I think it's won some awards. I really do want to get into reading that comic book. I just wish I had more time to do stuff like that. But yeah, eventually I will buy it. Might sit on my shelf for a while, but I'll eventually read it, because it does sound very interesting. On the card here, it says that originally they were going to do the classic Miss Marvel, but they decided to go with the new one on popular demand. But yeah, it's really cool. It's really dynamic. I like it. So this is Spider-Woman. She's another character I'm not too familiar with. I don't know what her origins are or anything. But this pin looks really cool, and her costume is cool and everything in the pictures I have seen. So yeah, I do like this pin. I like the red. I do like how Funko is including these cards now to tell you a little bit of what these characters are. Because some of these more obscure ones, I just don't know what who they are. And they may not be that obscure. Maybe I'm just like not into comics that hardcore, Yeah, pretty cool. The comic book actually feels pretty thick. It's got some cool characters on here too. Can't wait for the movie they're gonna make with Captain Marvel. Really can't wait for that. Electric looks cool. They gotta make that into a pop. I mean, unless I'm unaware of that pop, but they gotta make that into a pop. This one too. Classic Miss Marvel there, Spider-Woman. Yeah, hopefully that's what this means and they're not just art. It'd be really cool if these were little teasers for future pops. The shirt's pretty cool. I like the design of it. I feel like maybe they went with just the one color though to make the production of it a little cheaper. Because one of the coolest things about Spider-Gwen are that, the colors, that the white, the pink, the black, that little bit of turquoise in there. I think this would have worked better as a black t-shirt with some contrasting white on there and some pink. Now these ones, I'm going to just leave these in the box because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them. Because I really like Captain Marvel. She's one of my favorite characters. And She-Hulk's pretty cool too. But to be honest, I don't have really the desire to display a bunch of minis. So I'm not going to open them. I mean, you can pretty much see what they look like here. You can watch other people's videos. But this isn't even my favorite kind of mini style. I don't like those big eyes like that. I just don't like this style of mini. So I might end up just giving these away to somebody that is more into minis than I am. So I'm just going to leave these sealed up. Okay, so I really have no idea who this character is. And I'm probably going to end up reading up a little bit about her. But I really, really like this pop, even though I don't know who it is, because it looks super cute and it comes with this little squirrel. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. And on the card here, it says, let's see. You know, it says something about that they did a poll from the fans. This is one of the ones they wanted, so I like that Funko's doing that. You can tell by this concept art here that, or the design, the production design, that it's pretty involved. I mean, I really like how they're showing us this stuff now, and a little bit of history and everything, but yeah, she looks really cool. She's got such a cool tail. It's going to be a shame to put her in the box. But yeah, here's some more in the new women that are coming out. I can't wait to get an unhooded Spider-Gwen to go with my masked one. That looks really cool. And I believe this one's probably going to be the hardest one for me to get, because I think this one's only going to be sold, I think, through comic book shops and stuff like that. I think it's one of those PX exclusives, but I really, really want that one. And I think this one's going to be a Walgreens exclusive, so that's going to be tough. And this one's going to be Hot Topic, so that'll be a little easier for me anyway. And I got these two on pre-order, so yeah, I definitely want to get all of these. If I can't get both of these, I won't be too upset. As long as I got one without a mask, that would be cool. Yeah, let's open this one up. And here she is. First thing I notice is they made her nose a little different than the other ones. Kind of more like of a button kind of nose there, a little bit more rounded. And you can see, I'll show you here, Power Girl. See her nose a little sharper. I do like how they did that. They make her look cute. She must be some kind of teenage character or something. Her hair sculpt is really nice. I like the pops that have the short hair like that, the women pops. Little acorns for earrings. That's kind of funny. Yeah, this must be some kind of a joke character. Unless she's super powerful. I don't know, but a little headband with squirrel ears on it. So I'm guessing they're not really her ears and this isn't really her tail, but she has one anyway. And I think it all looks good. This is kind of weird though, the way they decided to glue the tail on. It's kind of a harsh line. I don't know if they're all going to be like that. Maybe some of them are cleaner than others. But that is kind of strange how the tail's on like that. I'm sure it's just the way they had to do it. But I mean, I guess there's things about toy making that I don't understand, but it seems like this could have just been one piece. No, because I guess if the glue point is right here on her butt, I guess that would be a real small glue point compared to this. So that's all molded together. Not sure why they couldn't just all mold it all together at once, but yeah, kind of a harsh glued on piece there. But looks really cool. I like her little stance. Little acorn earrings are funny. And she comes with a little squirrel buddy, which is also a bobblehead, actually. The head bobbles. I'm not sure if there's a spring in there or not. It doesn't feel like it. It looks like it's just kind of, you know, glued in two pieces over like a little plastic nub to technically make it a bobblehead, but I'm not sure if there's a spring in there. It's got a little bow and everything. It's got to be one of the tiniest little pops ever. But yeah, I think that's really cool. I do like when they include a little animal or something, a little buddy with them. Yeah, really happy with this squirrel girl. I'll have to check her out. Alright, so that's everything in the Woman of Power box. And I've got to say that after looking at the card here and seeing what some of the other t-shirt concepts were, I kind of like all of those better than the t-shirt they gave us. And here you can see how cool Spider-Gwen's costume is on a black shirt because of the pink and the white and the black. It's just such contrasting, vibrant colors. And it's a great combination, the spot color of pink in there, that I think if they would have put these colors on this design, that would have been amazing. You know, because you would have seen the pink on the webbing on the inside of a hood, you know, the white hood, the white face, a little bit of pink around the eyes, and then maybe Spider-Gwen in white or something, or even gray or something like that. I think that would have looked way better than this gray and black and white. But I still like the shirt. It's one of my favorite ones, actually, because I do think the design is cool, simple. I'm not a big fan of the pop tees, you know. I think they're a little childish. But I do like that. I just wish it was black with some more contrast in there. Squirrel Girl, I really like. I would definitely buy that pop if I saw it in stores. I definitely pick that one up because I think she looks really cute, really cool, and it would make me probably a new fan of that character. The mystery minis, I wouldn't pick those up just because I'm really trying not to pick up mystery minis. But if you're a collector of those, you'd probably love those. The comic book is pretty cool. Civil War II, #1. I'm kind of interested in reading that. The cover, I think when they do these, I think they can be colored a little better. But there's not much you can do with the pop designs. But yeah, I'm interested to read that comic book. It's nice and thick too, so excited about that. The pin and the patch look really cool. I wouldn't buy those on their own. And this t-shirt, I'd probably buy if it was very cheap, but I don't think I'd pay much more than $7 for this t-shirt, to be honest. Because it does look a little, it feels nice and everything. I just think they could have done better. So, all that said, I think maybe this box, it comes up to 30-something bucks. If I'm generous and I make this, say this pop is 13 to 14 bucks at the store, like if it were sold in stores, plus another 7 for this, I still don't feel like I would pay 30 bucks just for the t-shirt and the pop. So I feel like, okay, maybe, I'm overpaying for a pop, basically. Because all this other stuff I probably wouldn't buy, but I'm sure other people would, and they're probably going to really love this box. But I would give this box a 6 out of 10. I would give the pop, though, like a 9 out of 10 because I really like it. But overall, as a box, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Not my favorite one ever. Bet you wish it was DC box now, huh? Don't you? Ain't nothing powerful about squirrels, son.